with them, tapping through my head and all that. So.
Do you know who they are before they come in?
Yeah.
Do you give them permission, or?
Yeah, I give them permission to talk.
If you decide not to give them permission, they won't do it? Are they from fourth density?
Yeah. I'm not going to give away who it is.
Okay.
Who's coming through. I already had a chat. Let's put it that way. One thing well, basically what it is, I go into meditation and I can only see a line of entities when I come through. I don't know exactly who they are. Some are from spirit, some are on the other side, some are, I've actually channeled my own spirit guide first.
How can you tell the difference between alien and spirit?
Well, I know. I can tell.
What is it?
Well, it's my vocab. As long as I know what they are, like if I research, rays and Palladians, if I know what they are, then I can see them, what I think they are, like a Martian. I can see them, and they take personality changes with them. Okay, so they're positive. They're just a little bit different. But I'm not gonna give away who's coming through with the reference. So anyway, I have to go into a meditation. That'll take a couple minutes.
Ben, so the questions, we just directly ask questions, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I get.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, if we had a lot of people, and I would be the one taking the questions or pointing to people.
Yeah.
But since it's for
just go.
So we're gonna ask questions?
Yeah, you can ask questions. They go.
What?
Weirdest is fine.
Anything they want to ask.
Okay.
What everyone talk about. Personal, I'm not sure they'll know certain things, or you want everybody to know. I don't know how that goes.
Yeah.
This is my first question and answer. I'm looking for people to ask questions, and everybody's busy or scared, so I don't know what.
So tell us when you want us to ask questions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Just need a couple minutes, and
Should we go with you until like an older state, or should we stay here? No.
That's why I have that to help me. I have music playing, so that's
Alright.
I don't have to do anything. Oh yeah, be positive, obviously. This might be a weird entity, but it'd be positive. So weird. That's the whole thing. That's another reason why I don't show themselves. All the governments and other. But the other is that weird, society, our society, like, if they grew up with all this stuff, it'd be great, But like, look at our animals; they're all strange. So there's an alien to all those that are humanoid. Like, I'll give this before I go through. Like, it's called I don't know if we pronounce it this right. It's called a Lyran. It's a feline alien. Notice how there's the king of the jungle, the cat, and they're the ones protecting our world. Watching over us. So a lot of the myths are pretty much the conspiracy theories are
All true or not true?
most of them are true, not all.
Most, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so a few minutes. might seem strange. I come from your skies. I am projecting myself from my ship to this being to help me to speak through me, speak through him to you. I am a Zeta Gray. My name is Zod. Out of it's a new environment I'm used to. Excuse me. One thing that comes is your governments aren't not being too honest with you, such as your presidents. They say they don't think we exist, and I know that we do exist. They're not allowed to say. There's going to be an awakening coming soon for all of you. A change of vibration. Soon, around, can't give a complete date, but it's 15 years from now, I can see more of us. You'll see us more in our skies. Before we make first contact, but I'm not allowed to go through all that. But your governments want nothing to do with us. I told this one, they want our technology, but they don't want anything to do with us. So, if you have any questions, please go for it.
Why don't they have anything to do with you?
No, like us very much. Strange.
Are you?
We are positive, and they are unfortunately negative and power hungry.
Are they working with the shadow government?
That is the shadow government. Your outside, your public government doesn't really know a lot about us. It's your hidden government, your hidden president. You have another president you don't know anything about.
Is he in Rome?
Excuse me?
Is he in the Vatican? The other president is he in the Vatican?
We aren't allowed to talk to them. Talk to him.
It's fine.
Part of your, what you call your Illuminati, or as you call them, we call them something else.
Yes.
So, yeah, so he's told what to do just like yours. Yours is sort of, I hate to say it, public figure, but your president is a friendly person. He's not as evil as they said he is, but he's told what to do. If he doesn't do what he's told,
So, would he be able to do a disclosure before
And,
his office?
your shadow government that wants all the technology wants nothing to do with us. And people aren't ready right now, but they will be. The vibration of the world is moving to a positive. You have been through so much throughout your history. And now you have finally what you call gotten a break. Finally connected to your higher self. And all the negativity in your media is keeping you what you call in the dark.
Are you associated with the Greys?
But not the negative ones.
Which Grey? The small Greys or
Yes,
the big
small.
Greys?
Small, the Zeta. We call them Zeta too. But we're positive. I'm not part of the higher mind where we're all where Stargates are part of the. I'm not part of the higher mind. We're controlled by our government, our planet, or told what to do. I'm kind of humans. Our ship is we go through the skies, we analyze your surroundings, we cope with your energy, and we report back to the other species.
Is your ship made of light?
Where do you all visit the most?
Right now, Florida, and Moscow.
Are your ships hidden by the clouds that we see very often here in Florida?
We are in the fourth density, you don't see us, not us. Others, they show themselves. They're not really supposed to, but they do it anyway. That's what the Men in Black come in to shut them down, We're not allowed to really show ourselves off, but it's kind of against our directive.
Can you tell me when you first were allowed, right after the curfew was lifted, to Earth atmosphere?
It's after 2012. We're allowed to connect with people. 2012. We're allowed to help you move into the world's in a shift right now. It's not controlled by us. It's going through you're going into a higher density done by your God. It's time for you to let go of the past and move into the future.
So you are on fourth density. Does that feel confusing?
What's confusing is the negativity around the planet. Some of you humans are, unfortunately, some enjoy being negative. There's violence on television, enjoy that. Where many of us have issues with that because you left the spiritual being as you intended and you replaced it with materialistic possessions. But that was done ages ago.
Okay. Can I ask another question?
Yeah.
From the way you see humans on Earth, do you think we have 51% plus to graduate? We already received that. We already reached the 51% mark.
Oh, for going into the next
Into
density?
fifth dimension.
The fifth dimension?
Yes, because we don't want to be in the fourth dimension. We don't live there.
Well,
It's not suitable for us as it is for you.
technically you are. Well, your bodies will change. In fourth. It's going to be a recycle.
Can we request fifth dimension instead of fourth?
Everybody can, yes. It all depends on everybody depends on where you are in spirit. Yes.
Yes, okay, depending on where your awareness is.
Yes, yes.
Can you tell me what percentage of Earth population is human? Of the 7 billion people on Earth, what percentage is pure human?
I'll tell you 90%. What do you think?
90% human or non-human?
Everybody's a little bit of everything.
No, I mean, yeah, because I've heard that about 15% of Earth population is the descendants of Adam and Eve, and the rest are intergalactic or hybrid or android.
Few. A few on the Android. You're not going to know about those. They're not in population, technically. But everyone's a hybrid. Everyone has hybrid DNA.
So
You choose
the
that.
DNA was manipulated to create different ethnicities.
Long time ago.
Yes, but it was manipulated. Was that the time of Lucifer or prior to that?
He's talking about who was speaking about time of the Martians came to Earth. Before that.
Okay. Would you be able to tell me how we can, when will we be able to generate free energy?
I'd say never, but your governments don't want that to happen. Some are. It's been proposed several times. Not by our people, because we're not like them. We're different, we're not like, but other species that have tried, and your government's shut it down. They're always going to shut it down.
Can you tell me a little bit about how Atlantis, after the Atlantean destruction of the two crystals, at the time of the destruction of the two crystals in Atlantis, and after that, they went to Egypt and they built the pyramids. Is that true?
Crystal skulls.
The
you're talking
two,
about?
what after that in our recent history they call the World Trade Center, the two buildings in New York, they were built based on the two crystalline electric generating crystals in Atlantis.
You're saying that the crystals were in the World Trade Center? Is that what you're getting at?
No, the World Trade Center was built to commemorate
Oh,
the
the
two
two
crystals.
crystals, yes.
And
Yes. Those Illuminati, we don't call them Illuminati,
Yeah.
but I call it, that's Illuminati called, yes.
yeah. And then these two crystals were destroyed. Where are they? Because they came from Mars, didn't they?
By another species. Answer your question about the pyramids. They were around the time of the pyramids. They weren't used. They were in the area of the pyramids. They weren't. They did not create the pyramid.
Who built the pyramids and why?
That is. I can tell you this. It was raised to raise your energy. It was made for positivity in the beginning.
Was it made to anchor Earth from the polar shift?
Yes. It was to, yes, bring positivity to kind of, after Atlantis, it was to refresh your planet, bring positivity to it, and unfortunately negative forces moved in. And your, the tales of, you can read those about the histories of that. Unfortunately.
Can I ask a personal question for me?
Yes.
Would I be able to use levitation?
Yes, if you wish.
How?
How? You have to raise your vibration, believe in yourself. We're talking about the same thing.
Levitation, that's anti-gravity.
You can levitate yourself, is that what you're speaking
Yes,
about?
levitate myself or other objects.
Yes. You have to believe in yourself to do that. And raise your level, yes, you can.
What other tools do I need besides that? Because I do believe in myself, I trust and love and accept myself, yet, and I know a little bit about the subject, yet I'm not able to levitate. Like they levitated the blocks of rock to build the pyramids. Would I be able to use the same method?
I would speak with your guides. I don't have knowledge of all of them. I'm not going to go there, as you said. But I can say you speak to your guides through meditation, and they will work with you, seriously.
I don't know of any of my guides. I've never met them.
In meditation, we'll talk to this one right here.
Can you tell me about the Nordics, the 8 feet tall?
Yes.
Can you tell me what they mean to humanity?
Well, I can tell you this, they channel through this one.
Okay.
This one has past life. Is not real, but doesn't happen. With them, I don't know everything about them. What I can tell you is, I can tell you the rumors, let's put it that way. Because we are kind of, it's complicated. But they created the human race. They were here to, they're not gods, but they seeded the human race. So they were given permission to bring humans to this planet, to create humans here. They didn't bring you from them, or they created you here. Through Homo sapiens, through your typical, as you see in your history, your caveman, every single one. What I can tell you is someone more very negative, is that is lost in your history. And you see made in the ruins of those beings that were very, very negative. The American Indians came out of that, who were intended, if you want spirituality, look at your Native Americans. They can, if you want to understand spirituality, that's where you were intended. And notice how you wanted a different direction.
Can you talk about Hollow Earth and the people live inside?
Different densities of your planet, it is hollow, but third density is not hollow. There are different species in your Earth, in your planet's core. There's a fairy species that keeps your planet going. Many of them will complain about the toxins in your air and pollutions, but that's another story.
Now, do people on Mars, do they live on the surface of Mars or inside?
A little bit of both, mostly on ships outside the planet because your elite moved in and moved the Martians out.
Who moved in?
The elite is your Moonhottie at the top of the pyramid.
The unseen eye?
Yes, they can't go into who they are. That's against. But I can't tell you the names. Let's put it this way: they rule Mars, and there were many wars on Mars, many reptilian wars. The Martians are not happy with what's going on. They can't do it. Many of the elites plan their Earth's demise there. They think they're safe there, and they're really not. Many of your conspiracy theories of them ending this Earth, putting camps and all that, that's all. They were trying to do that. They've been prevented from all of that. You're on a positive timeline right now. So, unfortunately, many people don't believe that. But you're on a positive timeline. They have been stopped. I like it very much.
Yeah. Are they still using powdered gold to keep alive on Mars?
Powdered gold to keep what? Excuse me.
Keep themselves alive.
For the Martians?
For the entities that live on Mars. Like the old, the top of the pyramid people.
Oh, for them to use. Where? I wouldn't doubt it.
So why are they so hungry for the gold in Earth? Why are they taking all the gold out of Earth?
That was implanted in Anunnaki. They started that. back in your history.
Yeah.
Implanted in your not. Gold can be used for many things that you don't use it for. You use it for possession, but actually be used for power and all kinds of things that kind of work. You don't mention more about it.
Okay.
It's not used for money really.
Can you talk about what's your mission here? And are you related to the nine, collective consciousness of nine? Are you near there? Are you from that same realm? Close to it?
We're here to collect information, mostly help those with their psychic powers, to help raise the vibration of the world. Help
To
those.
what do you need to raise it to? Up to what megahertz? Is it love and above or a different vibration technical? Is it over 500 hertz?
It's higher than that.
From 1 to 1,000 hertz, where will it be?
To 1,000. It's 1,000.
It is at what?
Highest
That's,
it can be.
would that consider illumination? Less than illumination?
Right now, your levels of your energy in this world is very low because the negativity that you're always.
Where are we at? 200, 250, 350? More like 450.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to say lower, but I won't go there. It's different around the world. It's different areas.
Yes, but collectively, as the consciousness of Earth, are we at the 50% mark to
Yes.
graduate?
Yes.
We have reached that. Okay.
Okay. If there's not anything else, I will.
If you can, just one more thing.
Yes.
If you can talk about Ceres, the planet Ceres that's coming to relieve Earth, to be used as a conduit for Earth for graduation. Cyrus.
Cyrus? Or-
Cyrus 1 or 2? And how far is it from here?
I'm not familiar with that. No.
It's not about. It's not coming at all.
No.
Something else.
Yes. I can't go into that. That's out in my what you call area.
So what would you like to tell us? We're probably asking different questions than what your intention is for us to know.
That you're, unfortunately, most of you have been deceived by your governments, and it's, it's unfortunate because they want you to vote for them, and technically you should be voting for anyone. None are really for you. Some of them are, but they get pulled into they have no choice but to follow the system or get thrown out. Some of them, they let some things through that are positive, but usually there's several agendas to keep you in the dark. And right now it's being unraveled.
Is part of the process legalizing marijuana is part of the process for enlightenment?
Yeah, a little bit.
And this is going forward?
Well, unfortunately, some of them use it to the extreme.
Yeah.
I use it a little bit. Everything is fine, but if you do it all the time.
Would that be the end of pharmaceutical kingdom in the United States?
No.
Won't be?
No, they have other plans. Trust me, they'll find a way.
I have an unusual question. There was a terrorist attack in Paris a couple of months ago. The shooting of a magazine publication. I have felt that that was almost a pivotal moment, that something occurred after that with communications with other species. Is this true? Something switched, something, go ahead, right after that happened. I know there's been many terrorist attacks, but just that one. Don't know why.
I mean, I don't understand.
There was
I understand the terrorist attack, maybe communications.
something switched. Like that happened and now it's on. There's a shift at that time, right after that.
A shift in consciousness.
Yeah, to prevent others to do that.
I'm not quite sure. Do you have any feelings about that? Do you know anything about what happened there?
Yeah, there's a lot of prevented. A lot of them try to do the copycats. You're trying to keep doing that, and a lot of them have been prevented.
Yeah, and more like less on 3D, more on 4D, anything else right after that, because that happened.
All I can say is that many of them were prevented,
Okay.
and there's many groups that are poisoning the mind to keep this negativity going, and we call ISIS. That is we call it an inside job. As for ISIS, they're controlled by several different groups. I don't know who's controlling them. It's basically, you go down, I wouldn't say it's the Vatican, but it's near there. They want to cause chaos and put fear into everybody.
Okay.
No, we're not fearful. It's just, is it from Russia or is it from England? Or Germany?
Oh, who's doing this?
Yeah. Who's orchestrating all this?
Oh, Vatican, near the Vatican. That's all I can say. Near the
East of the Vatican, north of the Vatican, west? Just a little hint.
east of the Vatican. But they have connections with the Vatican. It's put that.
Yeah.
Just to stir things up.
So, what's your area of expertise and where you come from?
Communications.
Communications. Have you attended formal school for that, or do you just learn telepathically?
Schooling.
What?
Schooling. We use the technology to do this.
Can you share with us? Is there anything that you can share with us that will enhance our ability to connect more?
Believe in yourself more.
How do you do that? How can you, what is a good way of, because we all say, yes, I do believe in myself, but how do I know if it's true or not?
Step away from negativity as much as you can, your television, your media. That helps. Take a walk in a park, and that sounds funny, but
So basically raise your consciousness.
yes, be around
Raise your
nature.
vibration.
Yes, be around nature more.
Do we get a lot of energy from Gaia? Is that why we're here? Would that help us?
Nature is your friend, and with these cities, it cuts you off from nature. I see nothing wrong with cities, but the way your cities are built, you disconnect from the Earth's consciousness.
Are there any other human-like people in our Milky Way besides us?
From your planet?
Not from our planet, from the Milky Way, from our galaxy.
Oh, from your galaxy, there's any other humans?
Yes.
Mars, there's humans on Mars. They don't want to be there.
Yeah, but the humans in Mars are not Mars,
Not Martians.
not Martians. They're from here.
Yes, there were some that we actually created on Mars as experiments.
Can you tell me if it's true that the moon is a dead rock? Wasn't it being towed here to bring balance to the gravitational pull of Earth?
Yes, many millions of years ago. Yes.
Who brought it here? Can you tell me the name of the ships, or maybe the people who, the entities that brought it here, and how many ships were there that towed it to its location? If you don't mind, I mean,
One moment. I came across this.
It's not really important.
This. Okay, fine.
do you find humans delicious? Who does?
I hate to mention their names.
Are they tall?
Yes,
Are they the tall ones?
they're called, no. Well, they are tall, but I don't think they're called reptilians. They think of delicious.
Yeah. Are they around here? I mean, are there many of them here?
They can project themselves here. They're not here.
Do they shapeshift?
Yes. They're very good at that.
And are all these abductions accounted for by them? By whom? By others?
Not done by our species, unfortunately.
By you?
Not all of us, obviously. Just some rogue, some that wanted to improve their DNA.
How do you do that? How do they improve the DNA? Is it, if you can improve DNA, why haven't you found a cure for all these diseases that we have here?
There are the cures, but you're not allowed to have them.
Is baking soda one of the cures for cancer? Is
No, if you know what you're doing.
THC, is it a cure for cancer?
Say that again?
Marijuana.
Oh.
THC.
Yes, it's to a certain degree.
Okay. Can you tell me a little more about baking soda, please? And how we can use it to cure disease?
I would, but I'm losing connection right now. 1 second, see if I can connect.
It's okay.
I'm losing connection here. Others want to come as well. So I love them. So thank you. Hopefully that makes sense.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
There's another one if you want to go through it, that's up to you. Because of time.
Sorry?
There's another one that wants to come through, it's up to you.
Yes.
You want to go for a little bit more?
Lovely.
Or some more? Okay, this one be kind of fun.
And before you go, Ben, I have one thing for you. Megahertz, when you mentioned the thing about good vibration megahertz, I don't know what it means. I don't know anything about it. I felt and I heard 528. Is that
the law
answers
of
your question?
vibration? 528 is the law of,
528 is what we're at.
we are at the law of vibration then. Because the heart vibrates at 528 hertz.
Oh, really?
Megahertz, hertz.
You're saying I don't know this thing.
And yeah, and I think he's getting somebody else to come.
Good.
You don't mind me asking too many questions?
That's great. No problem.
This is what he wants. This is
I
what
can cover 10 bases at the
That's
same
what they
time.
want.
This
They
is what they want.
communication.
They want
so
communication.
no, can't answer everything, obviously. I can only know so much, too. So.
There are restrictions. I mean, you
Oh,
will know
yes.
something, but they'll tell you don't tell.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
feel that, yeah. That's
Don't tell it,
wonderful.
don't say it, because we cannot process it,
Yeah.
or it's part of their oath not to tell for a certain period of time.
So
Until the masses are ready.
that's why I always pick certain ones to speak. So yeah, that's very true. Okay, let's go for one more. I got this would be interesting.
We have about 15 minutes.
Oh, in this room? Or on that?
No, I'm just telling you.
Okay. Alright, just tell me.
15 to 20 minutes.
Just go.
I guess you look too rough for what I did that shit. I am tall, blonde, Nordic. My name is Alfonso. I'll go by that name right now. There's any questions about us? Does that come through?
Yes.
We are always working within your societies, trying to make you love each other. But of course, that's easier said than done. We are what you call, quote, we don't show ourselves very often. Every once in a while, we look like you, but slightly different. Our skin tones are a little different. We don't want to rattle your cage a little bit, thinking that you're being watched, what you are, but in a positive way. I must address there are some of us that are slightly negative. Unfortunately, they abuse their power within your societies, within your, what do you call, your magazines, your fashion magazines. The girls feel like they have to be really skinny. Many of them infiltrate. Unfortunately, not much we can do about them.
Where do you live, sir? Where do you live? What part of Earth do you live?
Right now, we are in your skies in a ship we are not seen. We stay hidden. We don't make many. Sometimes some want to show themselves. We do work with your governments, but we get tired of them. They don't tell the truth, so we just sort of.
How many miles do you think your ship? How big is it? How many miles is it?
Some are 20 miles.
Length?
Yes, that's our motherships. That's above the planet.
Are you using magnetic energy to maintain the ship? Flying?
Yes, and many other things.
Electromagnetic energy? Is this technology available here on Earth now? Is the technology that you're using, is it used on Earth by humans?
Yes, to a small degree.
Military or
It's technology that your world will not be able to handle. Your governments want all of our technology they can handle a lot of it. So they don't give it to them.
Do you physically work with humans?
Yes.
Oh, what exactly do you
They
do?
make appearances.
Oh,
They have no idea. They don't know. They don't know that we are not. Sometimes we'll come up and if you need a hug, something around those lines. It's I don't want to go into details. It's not creepy, but we might throw some positive energy around you to brighten your day. It's only certain ones have certain level.
can you tell us about the third law of separation?
Third, what was that again?
Third law of separation.
The third law of separation. Well, I don't know all about that right now. Maybe later.
Can you talk about the law of attraction?
Law of attraction, that is. It's not used the way it should be. It's used for more things than people. Some abuse it. It's not used in the right ways. People don't know how to use it, obviously, but they use it mostly for material possessions.
Is your species, is it governed by the same universal laws that we are?
Yes, it's higher.
Are there any other restrictions that we don't know about?
Restrictions on us?
Are we using the laws of the universe?
Yes, some of us have done that, and they've been punished rather than became the what happens to them. One thing, how they get around it is they find a lost soul, as you call, and they manipulate them, and it's kind of like a vampire knocking on your window, and if you let them in, they're allowed to do what they want. And that's how they get around it. So they don't get, that's how you're going to tell
Do you teach us how to protect ourselves from other entities?
Yes, on occasion we do.
Is it urgent at this time to learn how to shield ourselves from harmful energies of entities?
Always, yes. Yes, the information hasn't been communicated right, and I think that's where all that right now. But
Would you work directly with the heart chakra?
yes,
Okay. So you would be able to go through perhaps the astral body, go in and that's what you do? Okay.
What can you tell us about the pineal gland and how we can connect?
Such good questions. That's great.
I would say concentrate on it, just love it. It will come. You have to. This is a complicated. I don't have any time for it. I mean, to go through all of that. It's kind of complicated.
Can we use it? Because allegedly it's calcified. Do binaural beats open all that?
Again,
The binaural beats, listening to the tones, the higher megahertz, does that open all that up? Does that really work?
yes.
Can you tell us about the energy coming from the sun, the sun flares? What is the information this light is carrying?
It's picking up your Earth's energy. Right now, your world is being. they wanted to. There are species here to keep it from the Earth from tilting, keeping it from staying water. Your Earth, your Sun is going through the phase, and your species are protecting your planet from solar rays. But yes, you're a foot over basically right now. You're at that point, but they're preventing that. So they're helping so you can go through your ascension right now. Yes, your planet is, say, on fire.
Yeah, can you tell us about the 3 days of darkness that will happen when the shift happens?
That's not gonna happen. It's going to be, that is others saying that you would be, your world would go through a change, but you would be protected.
Will be lifted to a different planet, different Earth, new Earth.
A new Earth, yes, new density, where you won't be affected by it. It's complicated. It goes through all that.
But we like complicated things. I tend to understand when somebody explains complicated things.
We can't go into the future all that much. We can't.
Yes. Well, there isn't really no future. I mean, from
Well,
your perspective, there is no, time is not a linear thing.
That's true. Well, we can't tell you everything that's going to happen either. You can say that you're going to go into a higher vibration where you won't be affected by it. Your world will go through a new Earth, yes. But you will change with it. So you will be fine.
Okay, this new Earth, will it go to 5th dimension or 4th dimension?
It will go to 4th and 5th. Technically, it's already in 5th. To a different, you already have different densities already. 6, 7. Yes, it will go into 4th and will go into 5th. It will go into both.
When would that happen? Approximately.
Depends on people here on Earth.
You said we already calculated to the 51%.
Yes, there's many that are resistant. Many that won't. It's easier said than done, let's put it that way. Especially governments are keeping you at a low vibration as much as they can. That's why they keep throwing negativity at you.
Yeah, and can you tell us about the martial law and when it's going to happen? Right after the disclosure or martial law?
Martial law?
Law, L-A-W, law. Martial law. If it's happening soon after disclosure or prior to disclosure?
After disclosure.
How soon after? Immediately after?
Yes, very.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are they to apply the martial law?
I want to say 1. But
10 being the highest.
yes, it's very low right now.
Very low. So there is no disclosure inside. Will there be the next pope? Would he be black? The next pope, the Vatican, is he gonna be black from Africa?
It's been undecided right now. Technically, there are several popes that work. But I would say your elite are very racist.
Okay.
And they want, I would say, let's say, from my perspective, they won't do that. It is in discussion, but I don't think they will. But that is their choosing.
But I don't think it's up to them.
They'll
Why
find
would
it.
they have a?
They'll find it.
Do you think having a black president was a prerequisite or testing the waters for a black pope?
No, he won because the majority loved him. And he was chosen. He wasn't necessarily chosen in, as your conspiracy theory that was already in not necessarily, because they go by whoever is. They go by whoever's the most popular, and they take over that person. And he decided. He said they gave him a choice, and he said yes to everything.
Do you think on of the 33 degrees of illumination, the Illuminati, they have 33 degrees of hierarchy?
Yes.
Where would Bush Jr. be? What degree would he be in from the 33rd degrees?
Let me give you a different perspective. I'll give you a different way of looking at it. See, like you have a pyramid. He's there at the bottom. He's like a worker.
Mm-hmm. So it's not a
No.
18 degree?
They're trying to. Father Bush is actually a lot higher than the
Yes,
son.
he was 33rd degree.
Yeah, he's very. There's a lot about him that.
Was George Washington was a 33rd degree also? Where is Barack Obama? Is he 8th degree or more? In terms of disclosure information, classified information.
He is in there, but he's not classified. He's not
Top secret?
No, he doesn't have everything. He has some, but not everything.
No.
But his conscience kind of pulls him. He can, but it's like he's human.
He haven't given up his soul yet.
Exactly. Right. And the father Bush gave it up.
Yeah, long time.
And the son has, but he's not.
About Jim, what do you think of Jim? Would he be the next president, and is he going to be like his Jeb Bush?
Jeb Bush, he must be just like that.
He'll be the next president?
Yeah, he wants to be. We can't predict anything because it's.
No, I mean
free will, but yeah, he wants to be just like his
probabilities.
father.
We're talking about probabilities.
A lot of people don't like him right now. His probability is not very high at this point. I think you will see a lot of surprises during your election.
Is he of the Illuminati also?
Yes, but lower. He's like with Barack Obama. He doesn't lost
More
his soul.
humanitarian.
He hasn't given away his soul yet. But he is. He won't go that far. He won't go as far as his father. But he wants to be. He wants to be great like his father, but not as.
Not as dramatic. Do you buy, so to speak, when we say somebody's selling his soul? I'm not sure, do your people buy into that? Do you trade information for souls or whatever other people want? What do they normally want to trade? The fame, money?
Oh, fame for money? Yes, yes, yes.
Fame and money, and that's the first thing they would ask
Many
for.
in your entertainment industry sell their souls. They actually go to rituals. A low level, like Illuminati, but very low level.
Yes.
They
Did
do sell
Miley
their souls.
Cyrus sold her souls recently? Was that last year?
It's not good at years, but when you started to see her
Yes.
descent, yes, that's what she did. And yes, it's like a low.
She did the same thing as Madonna or more?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing. It's all about the same.
Yes.
Different times, obviously, they do different things, but yes, it's low level on the pyramids, but still, they want to be they want to have all the riches. Unfortunately, so they've been brainwashed basically.
So, are you good at healing others? Emotional healing?
Yes, but not without their permission. It's kind of tricky.
What if somebody gave you permission? What method would you, of the methods we know here on Earth, would you use the yes method maybe?
Well,
Or if EFTs or the meridian system methods, or do you use dowsing? Have you heard of dowsing?
we have different terms.
Water witching, water divining.
Well, I'll tell you what we do. We work with the mind to unclog it. because sometimes we have too many things.
So you take care of mind chatter?
Mind chatter.
How do you relieve mind chatter?
We have methods that we don't disclose. It's through.
Is it something that I can learn?
It's through spirit as we do it. We do it through your guides. We don't do it without your permission. We do it through your spirit, through the other side. We're almost, as you see, spiritual beings. And we agree. We never do anything against your will. Just try
From your perspective, would it be accurate to say, to describe humans as little angels in a human body?
I would say lost angels.
Lost? Misguided?
Yeah, it's been taken, yes, because when you were born, when you're a child, you remember everything. And then the programming comes in, you forget who you are, you forget why you came here. If none of that happened, you'd be fine.
And is there a twin flame for each person here? Is there a twin flame, twin soul that has separated prior to being in the womb?
For some, yes.
For some? So most people come here as a full spirit. Just 20% would separate outside of the body. Why is that?
That gets complicated.
Sorry?
That gets complicated. It's part of spirit. It's part of. That's part of the spiritual protectors of the world.
Are there guides and teachers and elders for each person of us? Are they assigned specifically for each person?
Yes.
Are they tailored to his or her needs?
Yes. That's done before you're born. If you're in a lot of chaos, if you're in depression or near suicide, you're given extra guides to help you out of that.
And how do you get the guides and the helpers to help you? Just by intention, or is there a ritual that we need to do this time?
Oh, for you to help yourself or for you to?
For guides to help us.
Yeah, guides to meditation.
I am not good at meditation. I don't even like to meditate.
Be one with nature.
Okay, that's a form of meditation.
Yes, that is a form of meditation. Listening to music that is positive.
So anything spiritual that connects you with your divine is meditation.
Yes, look at the American Indians. Look at how they just become one with the earth, and that's how.
Well, I have a good question for you. Are the portals open at this time?
Be more specific. There's always a portal somewhere.
Portals from Earth to Mars.
Secret.
Are they in? Where are they? What location are they close to Florida?
I'll give you ones in Iraq.
Yeah, that's in the desert where the big American
Yes.
was established right after.
Yeah.
Sure.
That explains why you had that war there.
Yeah, of course.
Everything's underground.
Were they able to operate that gateway? It is operatable.
Yes.
They got all the blades for the crystals because they were scattered all over. That's why they wanted. They went
the
into
crystals are still
intact.
Very-
Because I know there
yes.
were 3 missing. One, the Americans say that it went to Syria, one to Libya, and one in Iran. That's why they're fighting all these people.
looking for the crystals. That's they're in undisclosed areas. Not necessarily trying for the crystals.
Okay, but they are able to operate without the full
Oh, yeah.
4 crystals.
Oh yes, definitely.
Are they 4 more?
There's
4 blades.
4 crystals.
Yes, that opens the gateway.
Yes, they have to be brought together. There are several Stargates around the world that can be turned activated without the crystals.
Like near Yemen.
Yes.
That's what all the pirates attacks on American ships and others. That was that smoke screen for what the activity was. Okay. Now in Bermuda Triangle, is the portal open?
just shut off. When you started hearing about those missing planes, it was shut off after that. It's
Now, is there a portal over the missing plane? Indonesia, I think, was near Indonesia when there was a plane was missing last year.
Yeah, but they didn't go through a portal.
They didn't go through the portal.
No, I can tell you.
They're not alive, are they?
One moment, I can be very careful with this. I can't give you complete details, but they're not going through a portal. It's a unique place. It's been kept secret. I can't.
Okay. Now, can you tell us about the UFOs that go through the ocean in the South Pacific? Yeah, I mean, are there portals
Yes.
into inner Earth? Or are they landing on the bottom of the ocean? Or do they go through a portal through inner
They go
Earth?
through different portals. It's not in the ocean. There are different ones on land.
Yeah, from North Pole and South Pole. That's where Armstrong discovered the opening.
Yeah, that's.
Yes, and that's where the UFOs come from.
Yes,
Inner Earth.
there's an activity. Yes, there's a lot of activity.
Yes. Thank you. Give us some piece of advice that you can leave us with, please. Besides thinking positive and raising our vibration, something practical that we can take with us. Just a piece of insight, maybe.
When you see there's a chance to get in a fight with a friend or anybody, resist it. Resist.
But what you
Or-
resist, persist.
Use love to.
This person.
Yes. Use love. I know it's difficult, but the less conflict, the better. That's hard. The world's full of.
It's not hard for me.
It's yes. If there's quarreling, just walk away. I know that's the big one. 'Cause if everyone started doing that, we have no idea how different things would be.
Will we be able to telepathically communicate easier now than before? And if there's something that you can give us so we can be able to, since you're all about communication, I'm talking about telepathic communication.
Yes.
That's your area of expertise.
You are being helped with that. Your density, it's something that has to be learned. And let's say your children are more grown with it than the adults. But it's something that's hard for. It's something that's going to happen many years in the future, actually.
Not yet.
But some can do telepathic, and even some can receive messages. Everybody can receive a message telepathically. But being a telepath is only a small.
I have many more questions, but I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo it.
What you might want to do is get contact information for Ben, because when he channels, he's looking for questions.
Yeah.
So you could keep in contact.
Oh, I have many questions. And I have way of answering. I have my own way of receiving. I guess it's called channeling, but I don't label things because you know, once you label something, then you have to go by the boundaries of that label.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you just said.
It's my accent, I think.
No, it's what you said that I'm trying to understand in another way. I mean, what did you repeat what you said?
mean, I hear about people saying, I'm a channeler, I channel entities and spirits.
Mhm.
And I really can't say that because I don't even attempt to do that.
Okay.
And I don't want to do that. That's not something that I like to do. But what I can do is I channel, I ask a question and I receive the answer.
Mhm.
So I receive answers for my questions through my subconscious mind.
Right.
That's where you align.
So let me ask, all the questions that you've asked today are based on the channeling that you get or from research?
This is
Your pendulum.
This is the pendulum.
Mhm.
And I use the pendulum for dowsing. I ask the question and I receive the answer. Because the subconscious mind, as I understand it, it's open-ended. It's open from both ends. So it's open to the conscious mind, and then from the other side, it's open to the superconscious mind, the Akashic records, and where all the knowledge is recorded.
Mhm.
So through this, anybody can do it, not just me. I don't have a special gift on that. Anybody, I can teach it to somebody in 5 minutes, they'll be able to do it. But we all have this capacity to channel information.
Right. Basically, that's what a reading is when I read.
Yeah.
I'm basically channeling from your guides to you.
Well, personally, I don't think when I receive the information, it's not from my guides, it's through my subconscious mind. It's not my guides. My guides have nothing to do with it. Actually, I feel that guides are just here because we have free will. They're not going to interfere. They can only guide you.
Right.
They cannot instruct you or tell you do this or do
Yeah, it's
that.
up to you to go.
Exactly.
But they can give you hints, and it's very subtle energy that they give you.
And when you're talking about the subconscious mind, that's what I refer to the guides.
Okay. Subconscious.
Thank you. Mind to me is the other world and your team working with you.
That's
So the information that
superconscious.
you're getting from your super subconscious mind is coming from your team.
So yes.
And
so
you are
your
right that they
subconscious
can-
is the conduit for the information.
Exactly. So they're not here to tell you what to do, and even if they told you, you're still going to do what you want to do because you are free will.
Yes.
And
And they
that's
cannot
what I-
tell you. Actually, they're not here to tell you. They're just here to
Guide you.
point the way for you.
Guide you. Exactly.
And the best way to connect and to listen to them, I think what I learned is to connect with yourself.
Right.
To acknowledge the higher self
Exactly.
that's residing in this body.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's why I talk about ego, because when you get rid of ego, both inferior and superior,
Yeah.
it helps you connect better because you're no longer within yourself and thinking about
Yes,
yourself and being
because
with
the
yourself.
ego is connected, associated with the brain, with the mind.
Right. The right one.
Ego is associated with the mind. Most people, when they come with beliefs, religion beliefs, or
Dogma.
politics, all the dogma, it's from the mind. Because a belief, what is a belief? A belief is a thought we keep thinking. It becomes a belief.
Right.
So it's mind-based. Ego is mind-based.
Right.
And the mind can be right or wrong. If the mind knows everything, we wouldn't have all these issues in the world.
It's a test.
So yeah, you need to. So there's a difference between believing and knowing, because knowing comes from the heart.
Right.
When you're connected with your higher self, you receive the information from the divine through your heart energy field.
Absolutely.
And that's where this comes in. The dowsing is you connecting through your higher self to the outer realm to receive the information of everything there is.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I use the different tools. Are you familiar with all this?
Yes.
Oh, you are.